Hi YouTube. I used to believe I used to believe God, the size of this bed. I used to believe, yeah. I used to believe that there was a devil, that there were demons and that there were dark forces. But now I know for a fact that they only exist in the mind. They are real in the sense that everything else is real, but they're also not real in the sense that everything else is not real. Just as God is not real, he is also real. Just as the devil is real, he is also not real. And you can choose to reject the dark side at any moment. And now I know how to do it. Instead of getting upset and worked up by what other people wish upon you, if you pray for the other person, if you pray for the people who wish bad upon you, then their curses rebound on them. The people who have wished me bad things in my life, their lives have fallen apart at the seams. From every direction their lives have fell apart, because all I ever do is pray for them. All I ever do is pray for the people who have wished me bad things. And this is why their lives have gone to pot. This is why their lives have gone to shit. Not because I've wished it on them, but because they've wished it on themselves. What you wish for other people, you wish for yourself. There is only you in the entire universe. You are the sole force, the sole energy, the sole power in the universe. There's only one power, and that power courses through your veins at this very moment. You can choose to accept it or you can choose to reject it. Either way, that energy flows through your body at all times, 24 hours a day. If it didn't flow through your body, you wouldn't be alive. It's the one power that keeps you alive. People say, oh, that's a load of shit, I don't believe any of that shit, this, that and the other. But you could say the same about radio waves or cell phone mobile waves, cell phone waves. You could say, oh no, they don't exist, but we know they do exist. And they've existed since the beginning of time, but only recently mankind has discovered the ability to tap that power into radios, into computers, into mobile tablets, into phones, into iPhones. The energy, the power was there before phones and before computers were invented. The energy's been there since the beginning of creation. It only took clever people to tap into that power, to make that power into tangible means of communicating and accessing information, connecting to the network. And the thing that connects all them computers, all that energy, all them tablets, all them phones is radio waves. If you don't believe in anything that you cannot see, then how can you believe in radio waves? How can you believe in Wi-Fi waves? Just because you can't see it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Our eyes are only have a limited ability to see. Dogs and cats can see a great deal more than we can. Certain animals can see a much greater detail, things that we can. You often notice a cat or a dog staring at something and you think, what are they staring at? And you haven't got a clue what they're staring at, because they can see more than what you can see. And you claim it doesn't exist, and yet the cat and dog will prove to you that it does exist. What I'm trying to say is that everything is possible. Everything exists within you. You are the power, you are the force, you are the manifestation of creation. Now, in this time, in this body, in this moment, you are the power. You choose how to use that. Either use that power constructively or destructively. If you use that power destructively, then expect the power to come back and hit you in the face. If you use the power I'll say that again. If you use the power destructively, expect that power to come back and hit you in the face. If you use that power constructively, expect that your life will improve. because this is the law. The law of creation is the law of love, and the law of reciprocity. I can never say that word. Reciprocity. Reciprocate. What it means is what you give back, what you give out is what you'll get back in return. This is the meaning of karma. This is the meaning of justice and retribution. And this is what God says in the beginning. This is what God says to everyone, to the soul, when the soul is journeying through the astral and through all the different dimensions. There is one law that stands out above everything else, and it's the law of karma. And the law of karma states that anything you give out is what you will receive in return. I'm definitely not saying that I'm perfect. I'm definitely not saying that in any measure, in any way. Moonchase, what are you doing? I'm definitely not saying that I'm perfect, and I'm definitely not holy or pure, whatever you want to call it. I'm just the messenger. And the message is that the power is within you, and you have that power, you have access to that power. What are you doing, Moonchase? It's almost 2 in the morning. What are you doing? Where's she gone? She's gone under the bed. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. The power is within you. You can use that power constructively or destructively, but the power is there whether you use it destructively or constructively. But what I'm saying is that thoughts are things. They're much more than what you take them for. You have to be careful what you think, because what you think is what you will create. For instance, almost everything that you can see in front of you was created by mankind. There is very few things on this planet at this current stage of evolution which is created by nature. Most things are created by mankind, which again testifies to the fact that mankind, or womankind, or whatever you want to call it, humankind has the power of God within themselves. If it wasn't so, then all this world would just be nature, wouldn't it? If we wasn't the dominant force on this planet, then all of this world would be covered in forests and trees and oceans and rivers and lakes. But we've changed it into a grey mess. For better or for worse, we've changed it into a grey mess. Anyway, I'm going to stop wittering on, and I'm going to stop lecturing, and I'm going to carry on praying. I've done 40 minutes, I've got another 20 minutes left. So I'm going to keep praying for you. All of you. And I know the people who watch my videos, I know that I pray for them, because I more or less can feel who they are. God bless, God bless, God bless, God bless.